as a senior in high school and being recruited by all the top schools and, coming out with a list of 5 schools, Kentucky, Kansas, Cal, Arizona, were on there. And for me, people probably were thinking, oh, he's going to end up in Kentucky or Kansas. And so it's kind of funny that, as a senior in high school, I got to start to go up to Cal and play, some games with some of the guys that were on the Cal team. And the more I went up there, the more I felt like I fit in, kind of. And so I was kind of like, oh, this might be a nice place to come play basketball. I'm close to home. My parents are right here, my friends, and by the way, Cal's a very good school. So when I made the decision to tell my high school coach that I'm gonna go to Cal, he kind of was taken back a little bit because he thought Kansas or Kentucky was, a better fit for me. But I told him I just felt that me staying home is something that I want to do, and I think I can help this program. I think I can help us, get to the tournament and maybe win a national championship. As being young, you think big. My coach told me, you got to call these other schools and tell them you're not coming. And that was one of the hardest things I had to do was, I had to call Patino and tell him, I'm not coming for my visit. I've made my decision. I'm gonna stay home. I had to call Roy Williams at Kansas and tell those guys I'm gonna stay home because at the end of the day, there was only 2 schools that came to my house, and that was Cal and Kansas, who talked to my parents and did the whole recruiting thing. So when I made my decision, I felt comfortable that I was making the right thing, the right decision. Going to Cal and playing and having a pretty good, Pac-10 season, and then sitting around watching on TV the selection and seeing that we got, LSU, and then everybody was looking past LSU and looking at, oh, we're gonna play Duke. And so, the LSU game was incredible. It comes down to the last shot, we win. Now everybody's focused on, oh, we get a chance to play the defending, national champions, and Duke with Bobby Hurley, Grant Hill, and do we even have a chance? It's going to be this is going to be a blowout. So we kind of took that to heart, and even though we couldn't stop Hurley, he had 30-something points. It came down to, the last couple shots, and we ended up beating Duke and Coach K, and it was something that you, as a player and as as a student athlete, you'll never forget. Yeah, I got very lucky in the LSU game with the shot. I lost control of the ball and it kind of bounced back to me, and I threw up a little. I never practiced that layup, but I threw up a ball off the backboard and got very lucky that it went in. And I was involved in that play, and then also the play to beat Duke, which kind of sealed the win. But it was a team effort. It's always, an individual might make a shot, but the team puts you in a position to win or lose. And in those 2 games, my teammates were big players in those games.